Hello, YouTube. I'm Betsy. I'm making this video to help me to deal with my experience with COVID-19. It happened February 23rd. The night before, I had been out with my friends for an oyster dinner. I woke up the next day feeling very, very nauseous. So I heave-hoed into the toilet. I vomited right terribly. The noises I made were like a water buffalo. So this is unlike me. I rarely puke. I rarely get sick. I'm healthy. I'm 62 years old. No pre-existing conditions. I am not on any medication. Nothing. So vitamins, maybe, when I remember. I ride horses. I'm physically okay. I do yoga. I'm spiritual. So it doesn't discriminate. Yeah, it lasted at least 10 days. Try to go through this fast. So I got someone who wants to know. So anyways, a lot of sweating, a lot of fever. High fever for me. Sweating. I'd like to mention something that maybe 3 weeks before this, or even a month, my toes, tips of my toes, or especially on one, my left toe, was very, 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 very painful. Painful. The tip of my toe. And I heard this is a symptom, believe it or not, toe tips hurting. So it happened twice, and I took antibiotic. I thought I had an infection in my tip of my toe. It was the weirdest thing. And it happened at night, so I used antibiotics, woke up, the pain was gone. But that happened I think COVID was with me for a long, long time. I went on a cruise December like 15th, something like that, on a Carnival cruise line. And I was quite ill. I mean, I was coughing. A lot of people on the cruise were sick, but they had seasickness. Although I had a great time, and I really didn't let it bring me down. I was on a low-grade fever or cough for maybe 3 weeks before that, and I just kept on going. I just this is just typical weather. But I didn't like it. But I had so much to do. I had to forge on. I went on horse shows and everything, feeling half-mast, but I could still function. And that lasted about 2 weeks with the sickness. And I complained about it, but I just thought it would pass. Well, I broke my arm. I went to shock trauma. A horse kicked me. You can see the scars. The horse kicked me. Compound fracture. I had to be taken to shock trauma. That was, I think that messed up my immunity. And that happened before I got sick. I got sick February 23rd. I think it happened a week before I got sick. So that Monday morning, Sunday I went, Friday I had oysters. I mean, Saturday the 22nd, I believe, or the 21st, I have to look at the calendar. I had an oyster dinner. The next day, Sunday, I felt very strange, like there was a pall around me, like there was a gray cloud all around my body. It was like this. I could see it. It was like a fog. I was walking through a dark fog. I could see it in my inside. And I'm like, oh, I know no one else could see it, but I felt weak. So my friends left. I was kind of glad they left because I was tired. Next thing you know, bam, at least 10 days, I was down. Symptoms, headaches, throwing up. Oh my God, I threw up terribly. And I'll tell you what. The last day, or toward the end of it, a very strange thing happened. The fever had started to go, and I starting to feel better. I wasn't able to eat for maybe 4 or 5 days. But the very last day, about the 8th or 9th day, I didn't write anything down. It was foggy because I was in pain. I was sweating. The fever was terrible. But I had this bowel movement, and it was huge, and I hadn't eaten. I'm like, why am I having this huge bowel movement? It's like half my body got pushed out of me, and it was a different color. It was a light color. And after I did that, Sorry for that image, but it's part of the symptoms or whatever I went through. And I felt decent. Like, oh my God, I got the virus out of me or whatever it is. But before that, it hit me really hard, man. It was like, I'm going to give you one last wallop, bitch. And it just took me and spun me around, made me sweat, fever, and then whatever, gastrointestinal. And it wasn't diarrhea, but it was a lot. And it was a light color like a mustard. And that's not me. I mean, nothing like that has ever happened to me. And then I think I got the virus out of my body, but it took me a long time to recuperate. Yeah, it was embarrassing. I mean, I'm an athlete. I ride horses, and I had to explain to my friends, I'm tired. I'm out of breath. I can't ride your horse. I can like for 1 minute. So yeah, and I'm still feeling a little strange, and it's already been 2 or 3 months. I'm hoping I'll get back. I mean, hopefully, I don't know how it changed me, but it changed me. So, I don't know. I was around a lot of people before I got sick. No one around me has gotten sick. It's very strange. I don't understand this at all. I mean, my friends are fine. The guy that works for me, he's fine so far. I hope this helps anyone with COVID. I'm glad I didn't give it to anybody that I know. I've had a close friend die from it. So guys, please just be careful and be strong. Like I said, if you smoke cigarettes, you got to quit. It's going to kill you. If you got to quit, you've got to get strong, healthy. Get healthy. Bless you. Thank you for listening.